I have said earlier, and I'm still insisting, you do not subject homes that have been built on love and trust to go through DNA. If that home is an independent institution, if the man of the house or the woman thinks it's wise for us to go through this to salvage our relationship, maybe there is an allegation, maybe there is a suspicion, then fine. But saying all homes should embark on that, I don't think homes will return to normalcy. Yes, after such DNA tests. And the truth is that there is a DNA test for people, men to embark on to be sure that they are the fathers of those children. So which tests can women embark on to be sure that their husbands don't have side chicks and have babies with women outside the marriage in the village littered around somewhere? No, which test would you recommend? So that's why I'm saying that people should stand out rightly and condemn adultery, irrespective of gender. The home is an independent institution. So I wouldn't want homes to be going through pressure from the government, from the church. It's just wrong, because DNA is a very sensitive issue, and it arises when you have, there is suspicion in the marriage, there is lack of trust. That is when you have issues. The man insists that the woman must go in for a DNA test, or the kids must be taken for paternity test. But if it's not in that home, why should you force a family? Why should you force couples to go in for that? There are still good marriages out there based on love, based on trust. I believe that when a woman is pregnant, her husband is also pregnant. And you see some men being, moving with her all along before she even takes in, during the 9 months until she puts to bed. A family, a marriage like that has been built on trust and love, you now say they should go for DNA tests. I don't think it's necessary unless there is an issue of what? Suspicion. Yes. The man is suspecting the wife seriously, and you should have proof, you should have evidence. It's not like somebody told me. You should have seen these things, and you want to just know, you want to be sure that those kids are yours. And I believe in cases like that, the woman won't object. In fact, she will voluntarily do it to save her face. So it shouldn't be made compulsory in homes. Now there is an uproar in the society. Everybody is talking, clamoring for DNA made compulsory because women are affected. Yes, it's now the women in view right now.
Gender issue.
Yes, of course. And we've been talking about men. There have been issues in the past, Sometimes you wake up just to hear that your husband has a child somewhere. Okay. Some women are fought in their homes by their husband's side chicks. Sometimes you go to the village and you discover your husband has kept a wife there with children. Yeah. Not one, not two. And you hear people saying you have to cope. Tolerate, it's in their nature. Men are polygamous in nature. And you see women accepting these children, taking them as their own, and they are still in the marriage. That is what culture has made us believe, that men are allowed to do that. A lot of people are talking. Why? Because the men are directly involved, have been affected. People are condemning it. Men are saying no, because a man died. But do you know the number of women that have succumbed to depression because of these issues?
Trying to say there is a cultural undertone.
Of course, yes. And my point is that condemn adultery irrespective of gender. Irrespective, because there is no difference between a man going out there to impregnate a woman secretly, have a family secretly, and a woman getting pregnant and bringing that baby home. There is no difference. Some of those children show up at the man's burial. At the man's burial, coming to fight for property. So people should preach unbiased messages. Cultural leaders, religious leaders, whosoever it is teaching should make sure they balance these issues. Marriage involves two people. If you're not getting it right, don't expect your spouse to get it right. If you want your spouse to be there for you, be ready to commit to that relationship. So let's balance this issue irrespective of gender. Condemn adultery. The fact here is because men can't get pregnant.